Hi guys, it's Trish again from Black Magic Beauty. I am going to be doing a little bit of a different video today. I kind of came up for the idea for this video recently because I've been thinking about getting rid of some things in my collection, but I really want to narrow it down to what are my absolute true favorites prior to attempting a declutter. And I was sort of thinking to myself of the criteria of similar to the what would I buy if I lost all of my makeup type videos. What would I bother to repurchase if I did have to start from scratch, but if hypothetically I had an unlimited budget, if I didn't have to worry so much about what things cost and I just had an unlimited budget to recreate my collection from the ground up, what out of what I already have would I bother to go out of my way to get again? And what would I probably pass on just to make room for something new? And I think that's a good way to narrow down what my true and absolute favorites are in my collection. And that will give me a good starting point for a potential declutter, because I'll have a visual for, all right, this is what my makeup collection would look like if I only had items that were truly my favorite all-time items. And then from there, I'll probably go into a declutter. I'll probably take a look at the items that I decided to sort of pass on and see out of those which ones I actually do just want to get rid of, to give myself a little more sanity, because I've been sort of overwhelmed with just the amount of stuff that I have. If I'm happy with the results of this video and if I feel like it was productive for me, I'm probably gonna do this in honestly all of my categories. I'm gonna do this not only with my makeup, but probably my skincare and my nails and my hair care, as well as my body care. And I thought it would be fun if I did it kind of in the style of a smasher pass. So Smash is obviously my favorite, no doubt about it. I would buy it again. If I had to. And pass, it could be items that I just don't like, but I think I'm actually gonna end up passing on some items that I do like and I do enjoy, and they're just not my favorites. They're just not something that I would go out of my way to repurchase if I didn't have them for one reason or another. Either they're just not the perfect colors for me or whatever. I'll probably explain that, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. I thought this would be a fun idea. I did move everything outside because it's absolutely beautiful out today. So if there's wind and noise in the background, I apologize. I just thought it would be nice to kind of sit out here for a little while and kind of go through everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip over the camera and we can get started. All right, we're gonna start with my lip products. So Smash is gonna be over here and Pass is gonna be over here. And we are going to see where everything ends up. So I'm gonna start with this rose lipstick. This is a pass, it's okay, I'm panning it right now, but it's definitely not something I would go out of my way to get again. All right, next is this Moira lip oil. This is in Champagne Kiss. This is a smash. I really like this one. Another lip oil by Moira in Berry Berry. This one, I like this one too, but I think that one's gonna be a pass. Juicy Tube Smash. Marshmallow Electro, love this one. Givenchy lipstick in Nude Center, or Sender, I believe. This one would absolutely be a smash. It's old, beat to shit. Probably shouldn't even have it anymore. Unfortunately, it's discontinued though, so I wouldn't be able to get this again, even if I wanted to, but still a true favorite, so that goes in the smash pile. Fenty in Fussy. I like the Fussy one. I really like Fenty lip glosses, and I like the Fussy one more than I like the general Fenty Glow, like the universal one. So this is a smash. This one I think would be a pass though. I do like it, for sure. I just don't know if I'd go out of my way to get it again. I'd probably want to try something else. Moira lipstick. I think this is Cherry Blossom. This is a smash. Love this one. Beautiful. Very flattering on me. What's this? MAC in Cream Cup. Yes, smash. Love this one. This one's beautiful. All right, let's see. NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. This one I'll have to pass on. Not because I don't like it, just because I've never actually used this one, so I don't know for sure if it's a favorite or not. This one's Vanilla Cream Pie. You know what? I do really like this one too, but I don't think it's a favorite. So that's going to be a pass. Same thing with meringue. I like meringue. I think I like it more than Vanilla Cream Pie. It's an interesting, like, purpley color, but it's still going to be a pass for me. I have another Fenty lip gloss in Universal Glow or Fenty Glow. That one will be a pass as well. And I've got an Ulta lip stain. This is just like a generic red one. Pass. Juicy Tube, smash. This one's in Hallucination. What's this one? Plum Daddy, pass. It's nice. Wouldn't buy it again. Russian Red, also pass. I used to love this one, but then I realized that none of my lipsticks, like my red lipsticks, are really the perfect shade for me. So I think if I had to rebuild my collection from the ground up, I would get something that's a little bit more pinky toned. Syrup, smash. I love Syrup. It's one of my favorites. It's beautiful. Wicked matte lipstick color, I love. I'm not really a big matte lipstick person. I got it because it was in the kit, so this is actually going to be a pass. All right, and then the Gimme Glow lip gloss in Wicked. This actually is total smash. I love this. I love this. The color is the same as the liquid lipstick, but I like glosses way more than liquid lipstick, so smash. This one's also a pass. It's fine. It's not really what I thought it would be. It's very brown. Amy Cole. You know what? I adore this lip oil, but I'm wondering if I was to get it again, if I would get it in the pinker color instead of like this nudie brown. It goes on the lips way sheerer than this, so it doesn't show up like a super pigmented brown like this, so it works really well for me. But I think I would probably get the pinky one. Would I? I kind of like the fact that this is like kind of mutes down my lips sometimes. You know what? That's a smash. I love that one. Let's see. Wet n Wild. This is a pass too. It's cute. I like it. Nothing against it. It's just not a pure favorite of mine. Ulta Beauty lip oil. This one's also a pass. It's fine. I don't mind it at all. I ran through it really quickly. There's just nothing stand out about it that really gets me. Okay, and you know what? I changed my mind about the Amy Cole. Since I was so on the fence about this one, I think just for the sake of me keeping this very clear, this is actually going to be a pass, because I feel like if I were to get it again, I would get a different color. So I'm going to move this into the pass section. Another Moira lip gloss. Is this a lip gloss or oil? This is an oil. This one, also a smash. I love their lip oils, and this one is just so pretty. I would definitely buy this again. Same thing with this one. I would buy this one again. Bubble pink, gorgeous. Love it. Sputnik. I wouldn't buy Sputnik again. I have, now that I've been panning it, I have been enjoying it quite a lot, but it's just very glittery and it's a little hard to like wear on a day-to-day basis. So I think I would pass on this one too. I've got a Moira just plain clear lip gloss. I like it. It serves its purpose, but it's not like a true favorite of mine. So that's going to be a pass too. Valentino lipstick in Rosso Valentino. This is so close to being a true favorite of mine. I'm so on the fence of smashing this one, but instead of the Rosso Valentino shade, the next time that, like, when this runs out and I need to get a new red lipstick, I think I'm gonna go with the Born in Roma shade, which is like a raspberry red. And this is more of like a true neutral red, which still looks absolutely beautiful on me, but I think this would be a pass just for that reason. I think I'd get a different shade. Let's see, Full On Lip Polish by Buxom. This is nice, I like it, but that would be a pass too. Not a true favorite. Pat McGrath in Nude Romantic? Yeah. This one is a smash. I love this one. I've used it several times now, and it's just so pretty. It's very much a nude color on me, and I really enjoy that. So I would definitely get this again. All right, just a few more left. We've got the Kosas Lip Oil. This one's gonna be a pass just because I actually have not used this one yet, so I don't even know how I feel about it. The Sephora Plumping Lip Gloss. This one, I really like this, and I would get this in a heartbeat over the Too Faced one. The only reason I'm kind of not sure if I would buy it again is I'm trying to stay away from lip plumpers, just because if I wear a lip plumper, I can't kiss my husband or kiss my child. And I can never remember not to do that, and not kissing my baby on his face is not worth a lip gloss. So, like, I might not get that again. I'm gonna pass that one. NARS. This one's nice too. This is just a tinted lip balm, but it's gonna be a pass. It's not like a true favorite of mine. And I had the Laguna shade as well at some point. I honestly have no idea what happened to it, but I like this one more anyway. This one is Thanks It's MAC. This one I also really like. It shows up as like a brownie nude on me, and it's sheer enough that it certainly doesn't look like too brown. I think it would still be a pass though. I like it, not a like true favorite. It's not like a diehard, I have to get this again kind of item. Let's see. Mare lipstick, yes. Yeah, that's a smash. I would buy that again. That's gorgeous. These I'm actually not sure about. I don't even know if I've used these ones. I really love the colors. I've got Kitten and Doll. But I think their lip oil kind of speaks to me a little bit more than the straight glosses. I think I might actually pass on these too.
Pass.
Yeah. All right, last one. We have my Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in Purple Rain. Now, I know I said earlier that I'm not really a liquid lipstick fan, and I'm not, but this one is just so absolutely gorgeous and unique that I would buy this again. If this was the only liquid lipstick I had, I would be totally fine with that, but I would definitely get this again for sure. So that's going to be a smash. So that means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 passes. And I know this isn't including my Velvet Teddy lipstick that I can't find right now, which would also be a pass. So that's 25 total. Let's see how we did with the smashes.
You have this.
Oh, you want that one?
Okay.
All right, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 smashes. So that means I have a lot more makeup that I could care a little bit less about
What?
than I do my true favorites, which I guess I should have been expecting. That's good to know.
Mama, have this.
Oh, thank you, Leo. All right, next is eyeliners and lip liners. So same as last time, smash over here, pass over here. I know I am missing at least one of these. I have a NYX brown lip liner, which would have been a pass. So I'm gonna count that into my final numbers when we're done. So starting with Makeup Forever, this is just a nude eyeliner that I do really, really like. And oh, it's so hot outside, this is melting. That's not good. I do use this all the time. So this is a smash. Moira, this is their like glitter multi-chrome gel. This one's fine, but I find it's a little too glittery and doesn't actually have a lot of pigment to it. So this would be a pass. Same thing with the other one. I have another one in a slightly different color. That's also a pass. My Jumbo eyeliner by NYX, I don't like this at all. This is definitely a pass. Wicked. So this is a lip liner from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. This is actually in the same exact shade as my Wicked lip gloss as well as my Wicked lipstick. This came in the same kit. This is a smash, 100%. NYX lip pencil, what color is this? Peekaboo Neutral? Yeah, I would definitely buy this again. This is a really good, just like everyday nude lip liner, and I like it a lot. This is a smash. Zero Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay. This one's a pass, mostly just because of the color. I don't really wear black eyeliner anymore, but the formula is really nice, so I might get a different Urban Decay eyeliner, just not this one in particular. So that one's gonna be a pass. I have two of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipsticks, and these are actually really similar to the NYX one, but I do like the formula a little bit better because it actually tends to stay on my lips a little bit longer. These are both smashes. I would buy those again. Same color, I just have two of them. Tattoo liner, this one I got from Influencer. It's fine. I don't really wear liquid eyeliner very often, and if I did, I'd probably wear browns, so this is gonna be a pass. All right, next I have my Lancome mini liquid eyeliner in black, also a pass. There's nothing special about that. Pixie eyeliner in brown. I love this one. This is a smash. All right, next we got the NYX lip pencil in mauve. I really like this one a lot. This one is gonna be a smash. The similar one in prune, that one's a little bit more warm toned. I don't know if I would get it again. I might try to find something else. So this is gonna be a pass. And you know what? All three of these are actually smashes. So these two are from Moira. And they're basically like a pearlescent nudish color eyeliner. One of them, they look really similar, but they're different enough that I tend to use them in different looks. This is a really, really soft champagne-y gold that works really well on me, and this is just like a pearl. And then this one is actually a Wet n Wild lip liner in Comes Naturally, and this is just a very like baby pink, very pretty lip liner. I love this one, so this would actually be a smash as well. So overall, my favorites, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 favorites in both eyeliners and lip liners. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passes. So if I were to get rid of all of these today, I would still have 10 left. I'm not going to get rid of all of them today, but it basically cut it in half when I really weed out my favorites, which is good to know. All right, so these are all of my mascaras, only one of which I am currently using. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Wisp Lash. I got this from Influencer. I actually really love this one. Would I buy it again? Like, if I had an unlimited budget, would I buy it again? Yeah, probably. It's a really nice lengthening, like, natural looking lash, and I love that. Monsieur Big, this is my favorite mascara ever. This is a smash, and I think I have another one in here somewhere. Oh, I have the waterproof one, so that'll be a smash too. Cils Booster XL, this is the Lancome Lash Primer. This is also my favorite, so that's a smash too. Clinique, I actually have never used this one, so I don't know. So that's gonna be a pass. Haven't used this one either. That's gonna be a pass too. Haven't used this one either. That's gonna be a pass too. This is just a little mini of the Cils Booster. This is a smash. And the Idol Lash. I have used this before, and it didn't impress me nearly as much as the Monsieur Big. So this is actually gonna be a pass too. So it looks like we're pretty even. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smashes. That's awesome. All right, next I have primers, powders, and sprays. So starting with sprays, I've got the Mario Badescu facial spray with coconut water. I do really like this. Would I buy it again? Maybe, but it's not like a true like die-hard favorite, so that's gonna be a pass. Urban Decay All Nighter, absolute smash. This is the only setting spray I really use, so that's a smash. We'll always repurchase that one. NYX HD Finishing Powder. I would get the full size of this again. I wouldn't get the mini, but I do like this one a lot. It works really well for me. That's gonna be a smash. Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This was fine. It was nice, and I do like it. Sometimes it doesn't mesh very well with whatever makeup I'm wearing. Seems to like need a specific type of makeup for it to work. It's something I do use, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again. Danessa Myricks, the powder balm. This one, I like it, but I feel like it's really easy to overuse it. I don't think I would get a full size of this. That's gonna be a pass. Fenty, this is also gonna be a pass. It's not a bad powder. It's just an okay powder, but there wasn't really anything about it that really blew me away. So that's gonna be a pass. Melt, this one I absolutely adore. This setting powder. It's the Glazed Skin Sheer Finishing Powder. It gives like a nice illuminating touch. So like if I only had these two powders, I would be totally fine. The Illuminating AOX Serum. This I absolutely adore. I would buy that again. Absolutely. It's technically a skincare product, but I use it as a primer. The Ultralex Pore Minimizer. This one works for me, but it's not like a blow me away kind of product, so I don't think I would bother repurchasing this. And when it comes to my eye primers, this one I've never used, so I can't really say. Oh, this is a face primer. Well, again, I've never used it, so I can't really say, so that's going to be a pass. The AOA Tacky Base, this is good. I think I like the next one a little bit better though. So this is going to be a pass too. And Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion, this is absolutely a smash. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passes in this category. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smashes. And honestly, if this is all I had in this category, I think I'd be okay. I'd probably want a glitter primer too, but yeah, I would be fine with this. Actually, I just realized I passed this. I do have a glitter primer. This is the Fix Potion by Carla Cosmetics that works really well. I like it a lot. I would get this again. And that is going to be 6 smashes total, and that would leave me totally set in this category. This category is easy. This is going to be my foundations and my concealers. And basically none of my foundations right now are smashes. This one could be. I just don't know because I haven't had the chance to use it yet. So this is, for now, that's a pass because I don't know if it's a true favorite. This one, I do like this one. I like the KVD Good Apple Balm, but I don't know if I liked it enough that I would go out and rebuy it. So that's going to be a pass. And the Say Slip Tint, I honestly didn't really like this one. It's okay. It sort of underwhelmed me, and it tends to pill up a lot on the skin, which I don't really like, so that's going to be a pass. But both of my concealers, I have Bye Bye Under Eye. I use this all over the face, and then I've got the Becca Under Eye Corrector. Both of these are smashes. All right, and for my brow category, I have kind of a mixed bag. So the Kosas Air Brow, I would pass on this. This tends to dry white in my brows. I don't like this. The e.l.f. Brow Lift, I actually really like this. I really like this. I would buy this again. I like this one a lot. And then the Hold My Brow by AOA. This is like a brow soap. I would definitely buy this one too. And then these are my 2 brow pomades. I have Ash Brown and I have Soft Brown. Ash Brown is a lot more cooler toned. This is a smash. I use this both in my brows and as an eyeliner, and I like it a lot. The Soft Brown isn't quite right for me. It ends up looking a little bit too warm in my brows, so that's going to be a pass. So pretty even. Smash, pass. All right, highlighters. I love a lot of my highlighters. A couple of these aren't favorites though. Let's see, ColourPop Flexitarian. This is smash, hands down. I love this one. This is beautiful. Same thing for Ofra Glazed Donut. I would definitely buy this again. This is also beautiful. Fenty Beauty Fire Dust and Lightning Crystal. Or sorry, Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I love this one too. This is beautiful. I had a different one of these before. When it got a little bit too old, I repurchased this. Fenty Beauty How Many Carrots. I do also really like this one, but I don't know if I like it enough that I would go out on my way to buy it again. So this is actually going to be a pass. Fenty Beauty What a Brat. Yeah, that's a smash. I like that one a lot too. Tarte Exposed. This is too gold for me. That's a pass. This is Tarte Fantasy. This is like a rose gold. I like it, but it's also going to be a pass. And this one is actually from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, and this is the shade Star. It's the only shade in that palette that I really enjoyed, but I definitely wouldn't go out and buy the palette again just for the shade. And even if it came in a single, I'm not sure I would. I think I would probably try to find something else. Oh, and I forgot one, Tropico Fruit Lighter. Also really pretty. I also really like it. I wouldn't buy it again though. It's not a favorite. So honestly, I have like all these different highlighters, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I could do without. 1, 2, 3, 4, and technically 5 because this is a 2-pan that I would definitely get again. And when I look at these colors, they definitely have a theme. Like I've got one pink and then the rest are like silvery nudes, like very cool toned. So I don't think I'm as creative with my highlighter as like I like to think I am in my brain. All right, so for blushes, this one I have a feeling is gonna kind of be cut in half because there's only a couple that I can really point out that I truly, truly love. This one, I used to think I would buy this again when it ran out, and I do really like it. I don't know if I would buy it again though. And maybe it's just because I'm sick of it, because I've been panning it every day for the past like 5 months. But I'm a little bit bored of it at this point. So I think I would actually pass. That may change in the future, but for now, I think I'm going to pass on it. And this is actually a pretty similar shade, but it's a lot more gold. This is NARS Orgasm. This is definitely a pass. The pigment on this, it might just because this one's old, but it's not great. I have to layer on a lot for it to show up, and it ends up looking more gold than pink. Where this, even though it has a bit of a gold sheen to it, it looks more pink than gold. So this one, after having it for about 6 years now, I'm kind of just sick of it. And it never really was the perfect color for me anyway, so that's going to be a pass. I have a Tarte Mini in the shade Delight. This is kind of like a reddish blush. This one tends to be good for winter time, but I wouldn't get it again. I don't really like it all that much. Tarte Exposed I do really like. I would purchase a full size of this. This is a really good like nudie kind of everyday blush with a little bit of pink to it. The One Size Cheek Clapper palette, I just purchased this, so I'm expecting this to turn into a favorite, but because I haven't actually worn it on my face yet, I can't say for sure. So because of that, for now, this is going to be a pass, but I have the feeling this is going to end up being a favorite of mine. For now, it's not, because I don't know. Tower 28. This is Magic Hour. This is a really beautiful peachy warm blush. And even though warm isn't usually what I go for, it's just warm enough that it just works so well for me in the summertime. It almost looks like a bit of a peachy tan. And it's just perfect. I think straight bronzer for me doesn't work very well. So in place of that, using like a slightly warm peachy blush that it doesn't look orange on me, like this is perfect, and I've really been enjoying this. And the LYS blush, this is a mauve. This is really also beautiful, and it works really well for me in the wintertime especially. This is a smash. So literally I only have 2 right now. I might end up with 3, but wait, no, where'd the other one go? Exposed. Sorry. Currently I have 3 favorites, and I might end up with 4. Right, next, we got my bronzers. So as I mentioned before, bronzers, I'm just starting to realize that they don't really work for me as well as I thought. This, even though it's the only one that has pan in it, this is actually a definite pass. This is Tarte Park Avenue Princess. It's nice, it just pulls a little bit orange on me, so it's not really my favorite. So that's going to be a pass. All right, and these 2 are my Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I have Sandy Buns and Ocean Drive. Now, Ocean Drive, I really, really love the fact that it's cool toned. It's very unique for a bronzer, and it would be almost perfect for me, but I still feel like it's just a touch too dark. I wish it was just a little bit lighter, or that there was an option for like a cool toned shade like this that was lighter. So because of that, if I had to repurchase everything, I might end up passing on that one. So that's going to be a pass. This one is a smash though, even though it's a bronzer. It's like that very peachy, kind of almost blushy shade, similar to Magic Hour. So this might be the only one I actually keep. Or this would be the only one I would actually keep. And now we are finally moving on to eyeshadows. So these are going to be my single eyeshadows, and then I'll do palettes last. This one you guys actually have not seen yet. It is a loose shadow that I created for my Pan That palette. I'll be going more into this next Pan That palette update. But it is very beautiful. I'm gonna smash this one. I like this one a lot. KVD Dazzle Stick Smash. I love this as a one and done. This is beautiful. Pretty much everything from Clionadh Cosmetics is going to be a smash. Especially because all these colors are just absolutely gorgeous on me. Like, these colors are just pretty much everything that work really well for me. And shrooms. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 smashes from Clionadh Cosmetics. The only one I'm going to pass on is Patina, just because it's a little difficult to work with, so I don't end up using it very often. Okay, and I've got a couple more various single shadows. So these three are by Sydney Grace. This one is Drift and this one is Speedway. Both of these are smashes. I would definitely get both of these again. They're beautiful and they're great everyday colors. This is Tarte Shakedown. I've had it for a long time, as you can tell. The more I use it though, the less I like it. So that's gonna be a pass. And then this is one that Sydney Grace actually sent me for free, Time to Celebrate. It is very pretty, but it's not like my favorite eyeshadow ever, so that's gonna be a pass. And these two are passes too. This is the only one I have left from my ColourPop Just My Luck palette. It's nice. I think I would pass on it. And this one is my Artist single by Makeup Forever. Again, very pretty, just not something I think I would purchase again.
Yeah.
All right, and from here we have a ColourPop shadow in Camouflage. This one I have used a lot, but again, it's not my favorite. It's a little bit too dark and warm toned for me, so I would pass on this too. Bare Minerals in Nude Beach. I adore this one. This one is gorgeous and it's like a perfect color for me, so that's gonna be a smash. My Jillian Dempsey lid tint. I also really like this one. It's just like a glossy clear lid tint. I just don't know if I would go out of my way to purchase it again, so this will actually be a pass. And kind of the same thing for this. This is a Lid Liqueur and it is so shiny and it's like a cool tone purple that I just think is absolutely beautiful. It's just also a little bit messy, and that's the only reason I don't wear it all the time. So I might pass on that too. Carla Cosmetics. So I have Moody Cow, I have Crybaby, and Bougie Bay. I would get all three of these and more again. All three of these are smashes, and I'd probably end up getting more colors. The glitter, the loose glitter, and I think it's Pixie Magic. This one I also think is gorgeous. It's very, very pretty. I think loose glitters just aren't my favorite texture, so once this is gone, I probably wouldn't purchase it again. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 passes in the singles eyeshadow category. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 smashes in the eyeshadow singles category. All right, and we are finally at the last category of eyeshadow palettes. So let's just start right from the top. My Sweet Mint eyeshadow palette. This is just like a generic Amazon palette, so you would think this wouldn't be a smash, but I actually love it. And I would get this or something very similar from Amazon again if I didn't have this, because this is just like a perfect sheer, it doesn't have a lot of pigmentation, so it's like a great blending out other shades kind of palette. And I just really, really like it a lot. So this is actually a smash. Haunted Pumpkin. I adore the theme of this palette, and I really, really do like a lot of these colors. I'm very happy that I own this palette, but just due to the fact that like these 4-5 really colors don't work well for me, which is half the palette. If I had to purchase this again, I'm not convinced that I would. I still love it. I'm still very happy that I have it. My husband got it for me as a gift. This is absolutely not going to be a declutter at any point. I'm just thinking of it in terms of the eyeshadow specifically, whether or not it is a true favorite of mine, and I've come to the realization that it isn't. So this is going to be a pass. My Chemical Romance. So this one kind of hurts my heart a little bit. I'm very happy that I own this palette. I bought it when I was at the My Chemical Romance concert in Boston a couple of years ago, and I'm never going to declutter this. I'm probably going to put it in a shadow box. Actually, these two would be a fun thing to make like some kind of art project with once I'm done with it, and I'm never going to get rid of this packaging. But if I look at the colors in and of themselves, I really don't end up using it very often. I've used this palette a few times, but most of these colors don't actually work very well for me. Yeah, I don't really do like goth type makeup anymore. So like the bright reds and the deep purples and the black, like I'm not really gonna use those. So really it's just like these 4 that I might dip into. Because this one's just a little bit too warm for me as well. It ends up looking a little bit orange on my skin. So in terms of the eyeshadow itself, would I go out of my way to get this again? No. I have it more as a collector's item, but as an eyeshadow palette, it's not my favorite. Pat McGrath Labs. Everybody who is watching this knows this is a pass. I hate this palette. I've been figuring out ways to repurpose it, but I would never buy that again. Pat McGrath Labs, which one is this? Nude Allure. This one, oh, that fell out. All right, well, I'm gonna have to fix that shade. But this one I would not buy again. I don't use it very often. I think the colors are probably like fine for me. It's just not a favorite. This one I like a little bit more, but I only really like a couple of the colors. This is Bronze Bliss. These two in particular are absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I think the rest of the palette I probably wouldn't use though, so this would also be a pass. Natasha Denona Glam Palette. This is really the only Natasha Denona palette that's ever called to me. It's a lot more cool tone than a lot of her palettes. And it really is just a beautiful, everyday kind of palette. I would buy this again. I would definitely buy that again. So that's gonna be a smash. Stone Cold Fox smash. I love this. This palette just makes me happy. I love it. It's all like cool tone browns and pinks and grays, and it's just perfect for me. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. The Pat McGrath Mothership Mega. I'm actually panning this right now in my Project A to Z. I would not buy this again. And this is one that I'm actually considering decluttering. Sorry, this keeps falling. This is one I'm actually considering decluttering because when I look at the shades in and of themselves, there really only is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades that I would use out of this palette. And this is an 18 pan palette. Yeah, I might use the brown, but I have plenty of other browns. But like this gold is way too yellow for me. This bronze is just very bronze. The navy, I don't really like navies very much. These purples, I feel like wouldn't flatter my skin tone very well. I do like this pink, so maybe 7. The green's okay. It's not really my favorite shade of green. I might use that gold, but these three are out. So it's like when I kind of break this palette down as a whole, there's only a couple of shades I'm going to be dipping into. So this is definitely a pass, and this one I'm actually considering decluttering. Let's see, which one is this? This is the Moonlit Seduction palette. These 5 shades I adore. I adore all 5 of these shades. They're beautiful. These 2 I could kind of go without. This one I'm probably not going to use much. I'll probably use these 2. So because of that, I do really like the palette. I'm not going to declutter this palette. I'm going to get use out of it. But if I had to purchase it again, I could probably get shades similar to these in an indie brand. I don't know if I would go out of my way to buy this palette again. And then that leaves me to... I can never remember if this is Subliminal or Sublime. I think this is Subliminal. It's the first one. I really do like this palette a lot. Pretty much this entire top row I will use. And I will use these 3 shades too. The only 2 shades that I'm probably not going to get a lot of use out of in this palette are these 2. Just because, again, I'm not a huge fan of navies. I've tried using this shade a couple of times and it just didn't work well for me. This is just a black. So like, I might use it sometimes, but it's not really going to be a standout thing. But overall, I love most of this palette. This is a smash. And then there were 3. So Smoke Sessions palette, no, I wouldn't buy this again. This honestly was kind of a stupid purchase. These shades I'll use. These shades I'll probably use very rarely. I don't think I'm going to declutter it because it's really my only green palette, and I do like green eyeshadows, but I think realistically I'm probably only going to get use out of like half of this one. So I wouldn't buy it again. That would be a pass. Troublemaker, kind of the same thing. I do like this palette. Definitely nothing against it. I'll get use out of a lot of these shades. This one in particular I love. These shades are really nice. These ones might be a little too dark for me. I'll probably use that gray. And I've dipped into a couple of these other ones here. So like overall, I do really like this palette. I just wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again. It's not a true favorite. So that's going to be a pass. Cold Moon, this is a smash. 100%, no question. I adore this palette. I've been able to use it a couple of times. All the colors are absolutely stunning on me. I love the theme. I love everything about it. I will probably continue to use this and would probably repurchase it when it's gone, as long as it is available. So this section is a little discouraging because out of all my palettes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I know I really could live without. And I've only got 4 that are true diehard favorites. No, 5. I've got 5 that are true diehard favorites. And they all kind of have a theme. They're all like cool tone neutrals, except for these 2 that have some like special shades in them. And I think when it comes down to it, that sort of makes sense because most of my single eyeshadows that I kept in the smash category, like these ones, this is where I tend to get my special shades, is like the single eyeshadows. So if these were the only palettes I owned, I think I would honestly be okay with that. Like in theory, I like to have color, but that's where my individual shadows come in. And those other ones that I have, I feel like a lot of those were bad purchases. Some of them, like the Haunted Pumpkin and like the Hip Dot one, like I have those more for the collector's value, but as eyeshadow palettes, they're just not necessarily for me color-wise. But it is kind of weird to see that there's literally only 5 palettes that are diehard favorites out of all of the palettes that I own. All right, so I'm gonna bring all this stuff inside and then I will kind of take a shot of everything and the volume of what was a smash and the volume of what was a pass. And I think that's gonna be kind of interesting. Okay, so here are the results. This is what my entire makeup collection would look like if I only kept my tried and true absolute favorites. Honestly, I kind of like the size of this. I feel like it's big enough that I get plenty of variety without being overwhelming. Like, it's still enough that I can just fit into one frame here and therefore basically one box of makeup. If this is all I had, plus a foundation, because there's no foundations here, I would be happy with this. And I think having this image and this kind of overall volume in my mind of what I really want my makeup collection to eventually look like is really helpful for me. So I'm really glad I did this. Now, this, on the other hand, is all of the items in my collection that I either haven't used enough to know much about it yet, or I just realized that I ultimately could do without them. Now, this was really eye-opening for me, which I figured it would be, but ultimately, I have more makeup that I could do without than I have that I feel like I truly adore. And in a way, it's a little depressing because, like, I spent money and time accumulating these items just to realize that a lot of them don't really work for me. Either that or some of them, like some of these mascaras up here, I've had in my stash for months and I've never even gotten around to using them because I just have too much stuff. And there's a big part of me, like the hoarder in me, that wants to keep everything and, oh, I'll use it up eventually. But like, even for a collection this size, which isn't ridiculous in comparison to like the average beauty YouTuber or even like the average project panner, I still know it's unrealistic that I'm going to end up using up everything before it goes bad. So really, I probably should get rid of a lot of this stuff. I'm obviously not going to get rid of everything that you see here. Some of it, like the One Size palette and the NARS, I literally just bought. The only reason they're in this section is because I haven't used them enough to really form an opinion on them yet. So my next part is going to be going through these items specifically and trying to figure out which items I think are really bringing value to me. If I don't feel like it's doing anything for me at all and I only have it, just to use it up eventually, it's something I'm probably going to get rid of. If it's something that I actually do like, because some of this stuff is stuff that I actually do like and I feel like it serves a purpose, I will absolutely keep it. Like, just thinking about like some of my highlighters, like these over here, this is a really utilitarian product that I will definitely use up. A lot of the palettes I do like, even if they're not perfect for me. Same thing with a couple of these highlighters and like a lot of the lip products. But either way, I'm going to be going through one by one and just figuring out, is this something that I really feel like is adding something to my collection? Does it have a purpose among my true favorites, which was in the other shot? 3 items I'm really thinking about decluttering right off the bat are these 3 Pat McGrath ones, even though that Pat McGrath is in my Project A to Z. And if any of these are in projects that I end up decluttering, I'm just gonna mark it down as decluttered in my project and I'm gonna count it basically as finished. For my low buy specifically, I'm only gonna count it as a declutter point, but for my projects, I'm gonna count it as finished if I declutter it. So all of that is going to be part 2, which is probably going to go up in a couple of days after this one is posted. I'm going to try to be as ruthless as possible, but I have a weird sentimental attachment to a lot of these. Obviously I have a thing for makeup, so it's hard for me to get rid of things if I don't absolutely hate them, but I'm going to do my best. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was an interesting video. It was definitely very eye-opening for me, and I think it was pretty productive mentally to kind of see everything laid out in front of me in terms of favorites and not favorites. So I think next, after I'm done with this one, I'm gonna do my skincare as well. Thanks so much for watching. Everybody have a great day.